Hi, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about my experience working with Bree as a coach. So my situation, before meeting Bree was that I felt kind of fairly lost within myself and kind of what direction I wanted to go. I felt like I had some clarification, but it definitely needed some fine tuning. And so with that, I was having, I guess, a harder time with maybe creating and stabilizing it a bit to actually like manifest it into reality. But after meeting Bree, I ended up chatting with her, and just we had conversation about our stories, and as I was approached, I just felt like it was the universe's sign kind of aligning things, like as realizing that she was a coach and I was kind of in the market as I was finishing up therapy with a therapist that I didn't feel like really understood the spiritual side of me and how important that was, for growth. Things, such as being able to manifest and meditation, etc. So working with Bree has been wonderful. I feel like she's got a very stabilizing energy with very direct idea of what she wants to accomplish as she kind of, channels in what's best. And I have found that it's been very beneficial. So I think I really like kind of the structure of how it's set up. It gives me time to be me while also being able to discuss what's important to me without it being too rigid. So there's a lot of flexibility there, which I deeply appreciate. And I feel like since we started, I have definitely improved with habits that I'd been wanting habits that I had been wanting to implement. So I feel like I've had kind of a like a stable force as I was trying to like find my way, and also have the encouragement to step out of my comfort zone and step out of the fearful place that I was in. It's like this stabilizing confidence that Brie can be. So I feel like some changes that have definitely happened over the period from when I met her to now, is I feel like I have totally gotten in touch with the more spiritual aspects of me, and I was already spiritual, but kind of what I mean by that is when it comes to like being able to communicate with my inner self, being able to understand what what comes to me and what it means, and my power as a human, and my ability to hear my intuition and to be able to understand it. So kind of like the core of what helps lead us towards our dreams, especially if we're somebody who wants to go out into that area and really push ourselves out of our comfort zone to create our dreams. We really kind of have to have that confidence to know that things will be okay and to know which way our intuition is guiding us. And I feel like Bree's done a really good job of giving me tools or pushing me towards implementing tools that have helped me to do that. So I meditate every day now, which was a thing that I could not get myself to do. And it took time, it took practice. I wasn't perfect, for sure, but it's really improved, and I felt more and more comfortable facing some of the depth that I previously was afraid to face. To have somebody to go there kind of with you is so different. And a lot of the time, therapists don't totally understand that, especially if you have had like this spiritual awakening or spiritual upbringing. Like my therapist would just tell me some of like the standard stuff when it's like there's so much depth to kind of what's going on. And I've had so many different therapists, and I've just found this to be extremely helpful in the short amount of time that we have spent together. And just knowing that, it's coming from a place of trust within her and alignment within her definitely helps, me as well understand and find alignment within me. So I just felt like the biggest thing, I guess, out of everything I just said would be that I can finally meditate and know what direction to go and to tune into me to find that. So that's been my biggest, largest, I guess, discovery is the trust and safety and to create protection within me to heal myself, to communicate with myself, to communicate with my guides, to communicate with all of it, and to not be afraid of it and what I'm hearing, and also to have someone to talk to if I do have those kinds of experiences. And I think that, so far, some of the best things that I've experienced are a lot of the sound healings or guided meditations that I've gotten have been really beneficial and really good feeling. And in general, I feel like Bree is somebody you can laugh with, you can be serious with, and she's just an incredible person. I would recommend somebody who's really trying to find their way or trying to like fine tune their way from kind of having a spiritual basis and and it could be any kind of spiritual foundation, but like you believe that there's more to the world and you're looking to figure out where to go and how to hear which way to go. So I would say that that's a really good match for Breeze coaching, is somebody who's looking for that. So, it's been a pleasure working with her, and I would highly recommend her as a coach. As, like I said, it feels very comfortable, and like I feel like definitely between each session, there's so much growth and forcing me out of my comfort zone so that I can grow further. All right, well, thank you. Take care. All right.